Air Jordan.
Said, man was not meant to fly.
The Chicago, the Bred, the Royal. If you can't imagine basketball or streetwear history without picturing these Air Jordan 1 colorways, you're not alone. When the Air Jordan 1 stormed the court nearly 40 years ago in 1985, it marked a pivotal switch in sneaker history. Today's Air Jordan 1, however, emerged in 1994 and is different from the retro 1985 model. So what's the difference, and why does it matter? Behind the hype. Air Jordan 1 85 High. The year is 1984. Michael Jordan has just been selected as a third overall pick in the NBA draft, landing the 21-year-old with the Chicago Bulls. The season was yet to begin when Nike met with Jordan to spin a deal, one that ultimately yielded royalties on his signature Michael Jordan shoe line. At that time, the promise of a custom line was unprecedented in brand-athlete partnerships. The shoe's premium leather upper superseded the bar for athletic footwear at the time. It was also marked with the inaugural Wings logo and debuted in 3 colorways: the Chicago, the Royal, and the Bred. The Air Jordan 1 85 High is the only Air Jordan to feature both the Jordan Wings logo and the Nike swoosh. It retailed for a then unheard of $65 US. Nike refined the Air Jordan 1 to its modern form in 1994, retroing the 1985 model. Any re-edition of the original silhouette now circulates under a new title, the Air Jordan 1 85 High. The modern Air Jordan 1 we know today has a few key differences in both construction and materials. This newer Air Jordan 1 is wider with a shorter nylon tongue and slimmer logo text, while the 85 High bears a narrower toe box, higher mudguard, longer canvas tongue, and sits higher on the ankle.
Is this the shoe that the NBA wouldn't let you wear? Yeah. Now, why wouldn't they let you wear it? Just because it's ugly, I guess, for starters.
Their rivals created a stir like nothing else in the history of the athletic footwear business.
The rise of the Air Jordan 1 85 High was also hugely important to the birth of the Japanese fashion scene in Urahara. Short for Ura Harajuku, the term literally means the hidden Harajuku, an area of approximately 4 square blocks between Tokyo's Harajuku and Aoyama districts, often credited with creating modern-day Japanese streetwear. At the same time this culture was bubbling up, Japan was the biggest market for Nike products outside of America, and the Nike team took notice. In fact, the Japanese market in the 1980s was not only hungry for Nike basketball shoes, they were also known for their appreciation of unique and bold designs. So Nike realized they were the perfect market to expand the Air Jordan 1 business to a broader audience. While some of the most iconic OG colorways were inspired by the Chicago Bulls, Nike also released non-Bulls colorways through the 1985 Metallic series. The series included navy, red, Kelly green, orange, purple, burgundy, and black, all atop a crisp white leather base that was even higher quality than other Air Jordan 1s of the time. The Metallic series were also produced in much smaller quantities than the original options, making them both far harder to find and significantly more expensive on the burgeoning resale market. But most importantly, they gave Nike a way to market Jordans to American college basketball teams that had different trademark colors than the Chicago Bulls. As the Air Jordan 1 continues to make its presence felt, celebrated creatives and visionaries employ its silhouette as a medium for boundary-pushing design. Virgil Abloh's deconstructed off-white Air Jordan 1 High Chicago achieved cult status.
Whether it be the Jordan 1 that I released 3 years ago, I'm designing not with just lines and fabric and material. I'm recalling an emotion of these 90s Bulls and Jordan himself. The way that he put his style together was formerly like a first sort of like fashion icon for me.
Travis Scott lent his backward swoosh motif to the Air Jordan 1 High, and again later with a Fragment collaboration. In 2020, the sneaker reached even higher heights with the birth of the Dior Air Jordan 1 collab. This model not only bridged the world of sneakers and high fashion, but also quickly reached prices of over $12,000 US on the resale market. In the wake of Jordan Brand's 40th anniversary, the 1985 Metallic series returns with the release of the Air Jordan 85 Metallic Burgundy, commemorating the Metallic series' footprint in streetwear culture. The shoes are a stitch-for-stitch recreation of the coveted 1985 release. From skate parks to runways to basketball courts everywhere, the Air Jordan 1 and the 85 High that inspired it are here to stay. behind the hype. Air Jordan 1 85 High.